Hey guys, so Neil decided to show me.
Right there, you're just behind it. Extend that thing full.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're coming out.
Hi everybody. We went for a walk out to the lake edge tonight and I found a cattail. And I'll show you what the mat or the root mat is made of. This is all bunched up old decaying cattail from last year. And as you can see, here's all the nice young roots. And this is how they spread. This is a long, it can be this long or longer. And each one of these, as you will see, has one. And there's what it was growing on off of likely this plant somewhere. And see, it's going to spread the other way. They're just like poplar trees. They have runners and that's how they spread. And these can float and survive in water. But the real interesting thing, when you, okay, we'll just use this one. They're kind of like a cob of corn. But as you can hear, it's all kind of that fiber type of material like that. And so is the root. I was really surprised. I was actually pulling a path out to the lake and with my luck, I found the wasp nest. Yeah, owie, and run. This is...
And you get stung where? Behind your ears?
Right there. And right there.
And the chicks. Yeah, there you go.
It was better than when I got stung over here. My hand was like this and like this for 4 days.
Yeah. He's a lucky guy when it comes to wasp.
Yeah.
And the wasp nest is over there.
Hey, honey, how fast can you run?
Oh no! We better go.
No, I marked it with the stick so you don't actually step on it.
Okay.
That's where I was cleaning last night. That's as far as I got. And I didn't get out of here near fast enough. Hi, everybody. It's us again. And the pretty little pink flower you were looking at right now, that is mint. And I don't know if it's wild mint, swamp mint, but you rub the flowers and you can tell it's mint. So you have to be careful what you're grabbing because it looks a lot like stinging nettle. You grab stinging nettle, you'll know that too. Anyway, bye for now.
And Neil, of course, is collecting garbage.
No, doing the right thing. If you see garbage when you're out and about in the natural, pick it up. It's lazy people and ignorant people that don't do that.
Yeah.
If you're out, you got two hands, use them for a good cause.
That's right. And what is this one?
The one that Angie's showing you now is clover. And that grows natural and wild all over the place here. And the other plant behind it is that when I let go is a rose. And it's actually our provincial emblem. These are roses. And this little green thing right in there, that is a rose hip. When it turns red in the fall, you can collect those and make a nice tea. And this, actually, this rose I got my hand on is the Alberta wild rose, and it's our provincial emblem. It's a nice, beautiful little pink one. those could be natural raspberries, but by the size of them, I'm kind of thinking that they may not be, because wild ones are usually tiny. These likely were dropped by birds. They are a fair size like the ones in our garden. Yeah. Wild ones are more like this little light pink one. That's about the size of a wild one. And now I'm going to get Angie to turn the other direction because I noticed another tree that she seen before. Turn around, Angie. This is, oh, now what? It has a tiny little nut on it, and they grow natural around here. I haven't seen one in a long time. They used to be across on the other side of the valley, but we'll have to keep an eye on it.
Look, there's more raspberries right here. Woohoo!
This is stinging nettle. But I'm not going to grab it to do the old test run. Hey, honey, you up for the game?
No way.
Chicken. Okay, the next bush Angie's going to show you as we do our little forest walk.
Forest walk.
This berry right here, this is on a natural dogwood bush. And as you see by the ones I'm holding, when they mature, the berries turn white.
Oh, really?
And they're not edible for humans or pets. I'm not sure if I've never seen birds eat them either, so I couldn't tell you what. Something might eat them. Who knows? We'll have to keep an eye out. But there's loads of different species in our forests.
Look, more raspberries. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And as I was telling you about the dogwood and the clumps of white berries, there you are. That's what they would look like when they're ripened.
Actually, they look like eyes.
Yeah, I guess tiny little ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Plant is, if it's actually a flower, there's some speculation it's an invasive plant, and we find the best way right now to stop the spread of it is by the seed and the flower. But unfortunately, these ones in particular grow from a white tuber that's about 1/2 inch in diameter and about 3 inches long. And the only recourse to eradicate is dig. And trust me, you don't want to leave any roots or anything. It's kind of like horseradish. You leave her, oh, prickles. You leave one, you got a new one.
So there you are.
Mm-hmm. Well, unfortunately, they're pretty.
But they're invasive.
They can be invasive, and one thing, what we found is, yes, they are pretty. What you can do, and it's not a bad idea, is turn around. If you really are committed, you take a 5-gallon pail and you cut it off about just under 3/4 of the way up. Drill some holes in it so it can drain, and you plant these in that. That way, when you want to get rid of it, you take the bucket out and you have access. If there's anything that's grown through it, you can remove it. And it's unfortunate because they are kind of a pretty bellflower, and we have something in our garden that's very similar, but it's not an invasive. So we don't know where they came from.
Actually, I saw a white one.
Yeah?
In our flower bed. Yeah, I'll show you.
Angie's getting you to look at some lichens right now, and if she pans over to where my hand is, you'll actually see what they normally look like. They're kind of a white, lighter colored ones there. Yeah. I'll show them.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's got it, but yeah, they're in there. And apparently that's one of the things. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same stuff, but caribou live on lichen. Now, I don't know if this is exactly the same.
Caribou, not carabao?
Caribou in Canada, carabao in Philippines.
Now, the question is, why is it on this tree?
Why we have a fungus type material on the trees is because of the dampness.
Oh. There you go, guys. So Neil just showed us what we can find in our area, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye for now.